Abingdon resident Chloe Smith recently finished serving as a United States Senate page. She joins us this morning to tell us more about how life is for a page in our nation's capital. Chloe, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think this is like the coolest thing because I've known people that have been pages at the State House in Tennessee and in Virginia, but I've never really talked with a Senate page before. What was the first impression when you showed up in D.C.?
My first impression, well, I actually was also a Virginia State page, so I did that for about 3 months in 8th grade in the winter of 2014, and I expected the normal kind of 9 to 5 thing that I did there, but I was definitely in for a surprise. As soon as I got there January of this year, and of course we were under a new administration, tensions were high, and I was just kind of thrown there in the middle of it. So, and I woke up at 4:45 a.m. every day, definitely wasn't used to doing that. And I would work all day, and I never had an official end time. It just was based all around the Senate schedule.
And you say politics is a passion for you.
Definitely.
Is that passion what drove you to DC to do this?
I have a passion for people. I have a passion for policy, and I again have a passion for politics. So I think that my biggest driving force was I wanted to get the experience and the exposure so I would be able to have a better understanding whenever it was my turn to kind of experience the world and be in their positions.
Tell us, I think a lot of people have an idea. They have this, they've seen Senate pages in movies and things of that nature. But tell us what the true story is. Tell us, I mean, what is a daily life like for a Senate page?
So as I said, we woke up around 4:45, 5 a.m. every day in our residence, which is near the United States Capitol. All 30 of us live there. There are 30 16 and 17-year-old juniors from all across the United States, and I have people from Alaska, Georgia, Connecticut, all over. And we went to school at 6:15 every morning. It was a fully accredited high school. Very, very rigorous, challenging courses. I think that was another very surprising factor.
Honors level courses.
Yes, yes, sir. All honors college preparatory level. So we went to school in the basement of where we lived. Very glamorous. And we had teachers that worked around the clock. They were really incredible. I cannot stress that enough. And then school ended based on the Senate schedule, but if it was a normal day, it would end around 9:45 a.m. And then we would walk from our residence to the Capitol. We would check into our cloakrooms, which a cloakroom, each party has one, and it's kind of the party headquarters off of the side of the Senate. So I was sponsored by Senator Bob Corker from Tennessee. He was a Republican, so I was a Republican page.
I think we had a picture of you and the senator up there.
Yes, sir. So I reported to the Republican cloakroom, and as soon as we got there, they split us up into 2 shifts, an early shift and a late shift. The early shift went home at 6 p.m. every day, or not every day, every other day, and the late shift went home whenever the Senate adjourned. That could be 6 p.m. as well, that could be 3 a.m. I experienced both of them. So
a full day.
Yes, full day. It was incredible, honestly. So after that, we would prepare the chamber for the Senate schedule, putting calendars and bills out. And since the Republicans were in the majority and I was Republican page, I had the honor of setting up the gavel at the presiding officer's desk. It was just a really cool experience, me 16 years old, being able to do that. So afterwards, the Senate would come in, Majority Leader McConnell and Minority Leader Schumer would come in, give their remarks for the day, and then the day would start. We could be sitting in a quorum call, which is waiting for someone to speak for an hour, or we could have speakers lined up for 4 hours straight. You never knew what was going to happen, and that was part of the beauty of it. So
it just sounds like it was a whirlwind. But it was such an important part of your life, wasn't it?
It really was.
Chloe Smith, thank you so much for coming by and sharing the story of the Senate page with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.